So there guys, welcome back for another round of Plague Inc. with Sean and Valerius. Hello Valerius.
Hello everyone!
You've unlocked 100% Plague since last time, Valerius. Holy shit.
No, that's just on certain different things.
Oh, right.
The Plagues I've all unlocked because the fact that, I played this yonks ago.
So, we're having another go on this because just Scream Fortress. We're still waiting for Scream Fortress to finish.
Scream Fortress 2.
As you've noticed, we're using up this slot with a few extra bits.
Yeah. We've got bits and bobs coming out.
What do we want to be this time? We were Bacteria last time.
Now, there's the other ones. You'll notice all the ones that are yellow I've actually finished on Brutal.
Right.
All the ones on Silver I've finished on Normal.
Okay.
And all the ones without anything I've not finished.
I don't like the Simian Flu one. It's
Simian Flu is a pile of butts.
What do we want to do then? What's a good one? What's Prion?
Right. Prion is the thing that goes inside your brain, and Parasite's the thing that goes in like the side of you. It's like a tapeworm.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do a tapeworm?
Neurax worm is the exact same...
Buttworm.
Yeah, but Neurax worm is the exact same as Parasite and Prion, but it takes over the host. So there's multiple ways you can win Neurax worm, instead of just the
What should we do?
worm.
What's a good one?
Well,
I'm sort of leaning towards Parasite. That sounds like
it depends on what you really want to do. I've played all of these.
Okay, let's do Parasite.
Okay.
That sounds like good.
So, the first thing to remember is the top one always needs to change, because I always put it on the easy one, because I'm a fucking scrub.
Alright. Right, what do we want then?
Catalytic switch.
More DNA?
Catalytic switch.
Catalytic switch.
Because,
bonus DNA from popping cures.
When it gets to the very end, if you don't get that, the blue bubbles give you nothing. Your plague is harder to cure. It's quite good. I would probably go with decrease the chance of plague mutation.
Is that good? What else we got? Increase.
Both of them are easier to cure.
Transmissions, easier to go. Okay, so we want creationist.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Now we want this to pass by C. C is always the best. So go with that.
Aquasite, right.
This time take urban.
Herbophile.
Urban. Urban.
So that will help with Canada, that we had trouble with last time.
No, we're going to start somewhere different, that's why.
Oh, right.
Okay, so usually I always keep this the same, because all the others, the bottom three are easy to cure, and the second one
get? Cost
just
involved don't increase. Symptom cost don't increase. Yeah, okay, that's a shit.
So I usually always go with that.
So
sometimes
again, with
it works, sometimes
bonus DNA when devolving.
Now you'll notice at the bottom it says genes unlocked.
Oh, I see. Okay. Are we getting with this then?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Right. So that is us in the middle as well. That little wormy thing. Nippleworm.
Buttworm.
Nippleworm. Buttworm. All the worms. The worm things. The worm plan.
Buttworm.
Our wormy families.
Oh man, you do not want to get buttworm, Valerius. It's gonna be fucking painful as shit.
So this time we're going to start in China.
You're gonna start in China.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That should be China.
Yes.
Oh man, my geography skills, Valerius.
Also, it's made easy by the fact that there's not many places in this.
There's quite a few.
Oh, yeah.
I can probably name quite a lot of these.
Go on then. Go for them.
Wow, really?
No, not yet.
Alright. Portugal on the side there. Spain. France.
When you
Italy.
click it, you have to click them afterwards to see if you were right.
Alright, yeah, well, we know that's Spain. France.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well,
Shall we just restart it?
no, we should be fine, yeah. We should be okay there, I think. Have a look at Spain. They have a port, so we're still going to pass by ocean.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to restart it before it's too late?
It just depends if they're urban or not.
How do I check?
Click on them. No, click with your mouse on the bottom thing. There you go, that'll do. What have we got then? They are rich country,
arid, hot.
They're not really urban.
Okay, we'll quickly restart it.
Yeah.
That wasn't... Is there not just a restart?
No. You have to quit to main menu. We can fly through this now, though, so it should all be set up. So play, Parasite, continue. L, that should be set up. Normal, but go.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a bad idea to try to click on everything.
Yeah.
Right, let's go to China.
We could do it after this. So yeah, start in China, and then while that's slowly going along, we'll just look at everything else. Obviously you have to click all these bubbles.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the bubbles, man.
Yeah.
Fuck naming all the countries. I can do quite a lot of them, though. Boom is Parasite, yes.
You got to
prevents
click
the player
on
getting DNA points.
You got to click on them and see if you get them right, though.
Parasite last time prevents the player getting DNA points by infecting people. DNA bubbles the best way. So we're not going to get as many mutations as we did before.
Well, we don't get
France,
as many points, yeah.
Italy. That's, if it's on there, Luxembourg. Oh no, it's just classed as Central Europe. Germany. Is that Poland? Yes.
Yeah, Poland.
This could be Czech.
It's totally
Ukraine. Okay. That's Egypt.
Obviously. We can do all these
what else we've got.
Like that fucking... That skid mark on the bottom right is fucking New Zealand.
That might be Zimbabwe.
I only know that because I don't like...
Oh, wow, it just takes the whole region as central. All right, fuck
Is
it then.
the same
That's Russia.
Yeah,
Yay!
the same happens with us though. When you click on us, it's
Brazil.
like technically we have, we've got England, Scotland, Ireland, all that
Yeah,
business. I
it's
can
UK.
understand. I can understand Scotland being pushed in with us, but Ireland's fucking an island on its own.
That's
Really,
Norway.
that's penis land.
And that's Sweden.
That's just penis land over
And that's
there.
Finland.
That's the ball.
Right,
We'll just
okay,
ignore
let's
that
do
noise.
it, boys.
Right, let's go.
Let's fucking do nipple worm. Buttworm. Buttworm!
So yeah, the only ones that I know really is all the annoying ones. So you've got Madagascar down there on the right,
that's
just hanging on.
Madagascar.
On the very far bottom right, you've got the skid mark known as New Zealand,
Yeah, that's
which is fucking annoying as balls.
And that isn't this Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, but that one gets infected quite quickly. On the left there, you've got the Jamaica, is it? The one that's always annoying every now and then.
Where?
On the left, just between America's nips.
That's Cuba, isn't it?
Click it. Caribbean.
Oh, it's the whole Caribbean. Cuba, Jamaica, and
Yeah.
somewhere else.
And I think those are mostly the most annoying places. They're really small, and for some strange reason, they just shut themselves off immediately.
Right, we've infected 250
Okay,
people.
so
I've got 20 points. Do you want to
Open up
spend
the
it?
disease, yeah. Because I'm going to show you something
23.
this does, which is quite cool.
Okay.
So we're going to go into abilities.
Abilities.
Now, on the right here, you'll notice different ability.
Buttworm.
Now, read that.
Parasite becomes more in tune with host, making it less likely to be
Yeah.
noticed.
So we can evolve that.
Senpai.
And there's another one.
Buttworm Senpai.
And the more of these we get,
More likely to be transmitted.
yeah,
So we're going to get that as well.
Yeah. And we're less likely to be noticed each time. So look, less likely to be noticed, more
Yeah.
likely to be transmitted.
Wow, so our Buttworm is Senpai worm.
Yeah. So we can totally just keep passing between people and they'll have no idea. They'll just be scratching their butts, worms hanging out there, and they'll be like, oh, that seems normal.
Senpai has not noticed his Buttworm.
Must have just been some chicken chow mein the other night.
Chicken chow mein.
Right, so, how much do we need for
is
that?
it?
16.
16.
1 point. 1 point. Bum, 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 bum.
So what gives us points other than the bubbles? Anything?
Usually it's the infection, but I don't think these guys get it from infection. Now, things like the virus, the more people they infect, the more points they get, and the more dangerous they get.
We are symbiotic now, Valerius.
So these
Ooh.
guys will get it
Got
when
a
they
new
infect.
country.
They'll get it when they infect into new countries, and they'll get it when they start infecting quite rapidly.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh look, Terry Pratchett was voted the best author ever in the news.
It used to be Valerius until Brandon Sanderson came on the scene.
The West Nile virus disease causes surge in 2012. Some of these times it's really annoying, right? That something can happen in that news, and a lot of people die.
Yeah.
And I've actually had it before where people have died and they've investigated the body and found my illness.
Oh,
and it's
wow, like an
what?
autopsy.
Yeah. It's like you're passing around the entire world, 75% done, and 200 people die in the autopsy.
Ooh, we
I
just
go,
spread by air there.
Right.
That was nice.
Well, that's because we're on the horse.
Oh, I see.
We're not like drifting through the air because we're a little worm in your butt.
Buttworm.
So every time people like go
We've
and
got
meet their
25
friends,
points. Shall we spend some?
Yeah, we can do. Let's get the medicine thing.
Medicine thing.
Yeah. And then get that little jar thing. We want to make sure we've got that and the
Harder
second
to
one.
analyse.
Yeah.
Nice.
We want that and the bottom one as well, the other jar.
Okay.
Because that'll make sure that basically, even if they start a cure, we'll just blast past it. So here we go. We're going to start infecting like fucking mad now. Because we've got that medicine thing as well.
Yeah.
So like your paracetamol.
We've infected 50 million people with buttworms.
Fudge or cocodamols.
So many buttworms.
The-
Oh my god, that just doubled
Yeah.
instantly. Holy shit. Look at the infection rate.
It's because, as I say, look, we're in the UK now. That'll get infected like mad. Because we have an NHS.
God.
It'll give us really weak medicine, which we've already just got strong against. America over there, you have to pay for your medicine.
We've already infected like 500 million people with
If you
buttworms.
notice, UK and China gets fucked over by the medicine thing. America doesn't. You have to pay for your subscription, so you get really good medicine.
Higgs boson fell behind sofa.
Anyway, so you have to pay for your
Side
subscription.
jokes.
So what you need to get rid of that is the secondary drug thing.
Right, do we need to get something like that can help in warm countries or something? Oh shit, significant loss of life.
Yeah. See,
That-
look,
that might be bad.
Look at that though, dead 4,113. It's not you. Now, luckily, that might not be a case of it. They might go, oh yeah, no, that's fine. We don't want to get anything to help us just yet, because when we get to about 50%, we want to go with quite a lot of mutation things.
Okay.
Oh, less vulnerable to disease in urban places, but we've already taken over the urban places.
So right, we've already snuck into quite a lot of
right.
them.
If we press Q,
Oh, I was just going to get those DNAs. Hold on.
them DNAs. What we want to do now then is get that warm one that you want. We'll get one warm, one cold, just to help with that.
That's going to use up that.
Yeah.
We can't even afford both.
Yeah, we'll just get a warm for now.
Okay.
Because obviously this one's quite
So
small.
we need 13 for the next one.
I like how you didn't even question how I managed to get that up without clicking the mouse.
You push
So
something.
pro. Yeah, I know. I pushed a secret button.
Q.
Down. Damn it.
I know your dirty secret tactics, Lars.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay, let's get a cold one as well.
How do you know that I sit down at night just so drunk that I can't play this? So I just end up auto-popping and sitting there with my cue buttons.
I've seen you with the fucking auto-popping.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking auto-popping. It's so good, though. You don't have to do anything.
Lazy man's way to play pegging.
Literally just sit there and watch things pop. You don't even, like, play it. It's fantastic. For some strange reason, it is so, like, mind-numbingly good.
1.5 billion people now have buttworms, but it's slowed down a bit. What we need to do is encourage people to have more butt sex, and then they'll get more buttworms.
We need just so much buttworms. I can't actually remember how these guys pass by transmission.
It's spreading by air pretty well, but not by sea as much.
We should probably have a look at the transmission.
Should we upgrade the sea transmission?
Have a look in the transmission
or like
now.
Other sorts of transmission.
There we go. Right.
Should we give fucking sheep buttworms? So if anyone bums a sheep, they'll get buttworms.
The one issue remember here: birds, mice, or rats, or what they are, sheep, mosquitoes, and needles all give more mutations.
Right.
The minute you get them, your mutations will start to speed up.
Okay.
Once your mutations speed up, if we can't devolve them for money, you have to pay to get rid of them, basically. So we want to go with the nice, easy standard, air and water. Yeah.
Shall we go water first?
Yeah. Because we're getting a bit burned by that, even though we took the water DNA bonus. There we go. So new cleaning techniques. That was probably why we didn't notice that. It was in the news. Every now and then they have cleaning techniques on things. But now we should be able to pass by boats. So yeah, look, we're passing by boats now.
Excellent.
So then we want to get just one air. We don't really want to spend too much into the buttworm.
Yeah.
The buttworm is small. It is vulnerable.
Plus, you want to be able to like mutate it and make it deadly once everyone's got buttworms.
Well, what we want to do is branch out into mosquitoes later on, which really carry it around that hot country down there. And then we'll just be laughing at them.
Laughing at them all. So I'll take air.
Yeah. So there we go.
And
don't get any air.
Just leave it.
Yeah. So now we should be passing by air and water. Look at that. It's infected a bit more.
There's an infected boat. That's what we want to see. The boats are all infected now.
The boats are going out. They're going out good. We might have to get a second boat one, though. Just to make sure that we're on every boat so we can pass into Greenland.
We could get that now, probably.
We're in New Zealand, finally. Oh, yeah, that's if you get inflammation now, it'll be cured easier.
Okay, so we don't want to pick up inflammation.
Yeah, that's one of the things we do.
Do we want...
second water.
Second water.
And that should be it. Now we should burn them. Burn them hard.
Get budworms! Yeah, the infection rates are rising rapidly. Look at the infection going up now.
Oh, yeah, that's it
Everyone's got buttworms.
Everyone's getting buttworms. It's in the water. It's in everything. The Festival of Love has happened. People are peeing into each other's mouths.
There'll be loads of butt sex going on. Buttworms. Everybody's got buttworms.
Suddenly now it come up and go, Russia had the Festival of Love. Why did they do this? It's so silly. Buttworms were spreading around the planet. Everyone knew it. Everyone except Russia.
Putin will be so mad that everyone has buttworms.
Putin is always mad about the buttworms. The buttworms are not Putin's favourite.
We've got 31. Are we just going to start saving it up now for...
pretty much.
For deadly things?
What we can do is, once we get to that 50%, buy the mosquito thing. Because we'll pass around warmer countries a lot easier. We might want to get another cold. Because Russia, as you can see up there, is really fucking fighting against us.
Right.
Not 100% sure why. They just don't like us. Abilities.
Abilities... Cold.
Yes.
And then...
That bottle thing. Get the second bottle thing, yeah. It costs a lot, but it really will slow down their cure in case they notice us.
Okay.
I mean, let's just hope they don't. That's the main thing. As you can see, mosquitoes are already working their charm.
We haven't got any mosquitoes.
Oh.
Do you want mosquitoes?
No, I just thought that we had mosquitoes. Wait, we just bought cold, and the bottom part of Egypt got, like, plagued massively.
Well... Wow, look at Russia.
Yeah.
Russia just fucking fell to the buttworms. It's that Festival of Love is a bad idea.
The Festival of Love. We will rub our butts against each other.
Be warned, people. Love gives you buttworms.
If there are buttworms out there, people, they will go in your butt through love.
Love, 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 love.
America is still holding out, though. America!
Yeah, Greenland!
America has already started shooting each of us in the butts.
Right, do we want mosquitoes yet?
No,
about 70%.
I mean, we are flying by in the infection. Might as well wait and see if it slows down.
Do you want a second hot one, maybe?
No.
We're not spreading through Africa.
The problem is, though, if we start using it all, we've only got 40 points.
Yeah,
and we don't get points for infection with this guy.
Okay.
He's really, really weak, is the buttworm. The buttworm is a very weak little creature. It is small.
Well, no one knows that they've got buttworms yet. Amazingly, no one's actually realised that there's a bookworm.
Well, here's the other plus side.
Look at Greenland go.
When we do finally get mosquitoes, I mean, they won't help with Greenland or anything, but when we do finally get mosquitoes, it should start to mutate.
We've got Greenland. Canada's still been tricky, and so is most of Africa.
They're a bit of a butt. Right, so now get mosquitoes.
Now.
Yeah. because it's just started slowing down now as the infection transmission
mosquitoes
evolve, and that has now raised our mutation chance.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Insomnia. Should we take that off before anyone notices?
Go see if it costs to take it off. If it does, we're going to have to leave it. Refund? No. Great. Devolve that. We get an extra 2 points for free. Close that.
Sweet.
Right. So hopefully now no one has noticed the insomnia for a few seconds, where everyone just suddenly went, "Oh, I can't get to sleep."
Can't
all of a
get to
sudden.
sleep. My butt itches so much. I just can't sleep.
Have to rub it against my pillow and everything. Oh,
Almost got everyone.
Yeah, whereas you can see the warm countries starting to fall.
There we
now.
go. Africa's starting to fall. Oh, and there goes Canada a bit as well. Yeah.
So here we go now. We're
Just
starting
this
to whirl in.
little bit of Africa here, and France holding out
France
as well.
is really holding out. Click on them and see what they've got.
It's like they're going to go down. It's starting to spread.
They might have something special though. Maybe. They are urbans.
urban
That's
and
why
rich.
they said urbans were moving apart, so they won't be affected as much. Oh, coughing.
We got Coffin. Should we see if we can devolve it?
He's a good Pokemon, him. Right.
Coffin.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Refund 4. Oh yeah. Got some extra DNA from that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole plan with the bookworms is basically to.
Oh, here we go. It's happening. It's happening.
We kind of want to get insomnia and paranoia, but we also kind of want to make sure that we fudge them over in the mutations. Really.
In the book.
Yeah. In the book.
Pretty soon, everyone's going to have a bookworm virus, and then all of a sudden,
Everyone will
those
have a
bookworms are going to explode.
The bookworms are a lot of fun.
They're a lot of fun.
You can see now why.
Nothing more fun than bookworms.
You can see now though why I did this one on brutal.
Yeah.
The one that goes inside your brain is a bit harder because its ability
Brainworm.
doesn't hide it. It makes complex tasks harder,
Yeah.
which is like really annoying because when you do it, everyone goes, "Why can't I do 2 + 2? I must have a brainworm."
We are so close. Who hasn't got bookworm yet? Should we have a quick look?
Everyone's infected with it. It's just the infection case. We're just slowly infecting. No one's closed any borders yet. No one's scared of it yet. We'll soon be in there, raping their anuses with buttworms. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking buttworms.
Do we want to devolve that? I mean, we've almost got everyone.
Cysts are quite noticeable, though, aren't
There's
there?
23 million that haven't got it yet. Shall I take cysts off?
Well, I suppose, yeah, because you get a refund of 2. Take that off. If you want something to speed it up, go for coughing and then sneezing. Because the other thing is as well that there's quite a few people say about this game.
Well, no one's spotted us yet.
Well, if people do notice your disease, it's not always the end of the world.
Yeah.
Because such as like the common cold, look how long the common cold has existed and no one's cured it.
Well, yeah, but it's not one disease.
But-
That's like, it's about 270 different
Well, yeah,
rhinoviruses.
but it's the same thing if you evolve
That's why
coughing.
we can't cure it.
But if you evolve coughing and sneezing, people will be like, oh, well, maybe we'll get something to just shorten it. a
Maybe
little.
it's just the cold. Right, everyone's got it. Everyone's got bookworm.
Excellent. Maybe it's just Maybelline. Right. So now we want to go into transmission and devolve them mosquitoes if we can get refunds. Yeah, refund. Right. Devolve everything. We don't need to transmit anymore. We've
Okay.
done it. We've transmitted everywhere.
Okay.
But
And
worm is
no
man.
new people are going to be born.
No. So that would be ridiculous.
Right.
New people aren't born every day. What are you on about?
Do we need to take these off or not?
Only hots and cold. We don't want anything else off. We want to remain hidden in the bookworm cavities. So yeah, we want.
Are you sure
that
you
off.
want to take these off? Do they affect the deadliness of it at all?
No. They literally just so you can survive in there. So we want to drop all that off. And then what we're going to do is go into transmissions.
You wanna get-
symptoms, sorry. No, leave them. It don't matter.
More work to develop a cure.
Yeah, but that pushes it back.
Yeah, okay.
So we need that. Symptoms.
Symptoms.
Right, so here's what we want to do.
Right.
Bottom left. Click that.
Insomnia.
Yep. And the one after.
Paranoia.
Yep. Then get coughing and sneezing.
Where's coughing? Lungs.
Top. Yep.
Coughing.
And then sneezing on the right.
Sneezing.
And then down from there, there's one that looks like it's confused. Get that.
Immune suppression.
Massively mutating. So we want that. Total organ failure.
Oh, yes.
And then what we want to do then, instead of
Coma.
go left and get that brain that's like frying on electricity. On the left. Left, that's right. There you go.
Random blackouts.
Go
can
for
be
that.
fatal.
Go for the next one.
This one.
Yep. Insanity. People
Oh,
will no
wow.
longer work on shit. And that's it.
That's it, we're out of
Essentially,
points.
everyone is going to die.
Okay,
They're
so the
not able to
bookworms
sleep.
now, they cause you insomnia, paranoia, seizures, and insanity.
Yeah.
Coughing, sneezing, immune suppression, and total organ failure.
Yes.
Holy shit, this is going to hurt people. Are you
Are
ready
you
for
ready
this?
to watch the dead rise? This is one
do
hell
it.
of a combination. It really does work. They can't work on the cure either. Look at that. You're already up to 528,000.
Dr. Spain found new
Yeah.
disease, which has been named bookworm. It appears to be mostly harmless.
Appears to be mostly harmless. Look at that, though.
First death from bookworm in
But
Norway.
look how many deaths have gone by before they noticed.
Yeah, 2 million.
Also, this little line here, I don't know if you can see it. You see the little line?
The little black line. Oh, this line.
No, this little line here
That
in the
line,
red.
what's
Yeah.
that?
When it goes past there, you get DNA. For killing.
Oh, right. Okay.
Only just realised that, like, a few days ago when I was playing
They
it.
have limited access out the country, but it's too
Yeah,
fucking late.
it's too late. Everyone's got it. So that's it now. Now, they are going to rush a cure.
Madagascar's working on the cure.
Yeah, you can see the cure is massively going up, though.
Yeah.
Now, the one good thing is, everyone's got insomnia, paranoia, and they're crazy, essentially. They're not going to work with each other. Well, also, we've gone past that bar, so now we're going to get DNA rapidly. Not
Right.
only are we going to get DNA rapidly, every blue bubble we pop will get DNA.
Do you want to spend this on anything that slows the cure down? Or more symptoms? Or
Save up for coma.
coma. Is
We want
that
coma
one?
and the thing above insanity. What's that?
That's loads.
Dysentery, I
coma.
think. Yeah, dysentery. We want that.
Dysentery. They're both really expensive. We can almost afford one of them.
Yeah, but we'll
There we
also,
go.
as well, we'll get
Right, do you want dysentery or coma?
coma. Coma's significantly harder to cure because everyone's asleep. The other thing is as well, though, we're getting DNA rapidly. Look at the DNA.
Yeah.
And also, we get blue bubbles
Okay, we can get dysentery.
if people actually, go and try and check it out.
Oh, man.
The problem is, no one can work with anyone.
So now everyone fucking goes insane,
Yeah.
passes out, and shits himself.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they're all starving.
It's a beautiful combination. Half the world's dead already.
Yeah. It's seriously, we're rapidly...
And
weeding
now
out.
they've got anemia as
Yeah.
well, just to rub it in.
Look at the
Look
death
at the
toll.
deaths. Oh,
That's
my
it.
God.
It's being placed on the Who Watch This. They're starting to now send out for a cure, and they're already, dead. And we get DNA from their cure, basically. Spain's in anarchy, because no one can sleep.
Right.
They're all
We can make it even
paranoid,
more
they're
deadly if you
dying.
want.
Right, what we want to do now is go over to that right-hand side. So, let's start out with symptoms. Right one there.
Haemophilia.
Yeah, haemophilia. Then go above that.
Internal bleeding.
Yeah. Then we want to get that next one. What's that? Yeah, we want that.
Hemorrhagic shock.
Loss of consciousness
So
and death.
35. I think they're going to be fucking dead before we've even
know.
got that much DNA.
We're just hoping
Insomnia
for it.
and anemia are causing me
Yeah.
to walk around grey with tiredness. Wow.
No one can work on a cure anymore.
Yes, we can do it.
And everyone
we can
can
squeeze
say
it in, Valerius.
And we need the one above it. What's the one above?
We
need that one next, necrosis.
I don't think we're going to get to that. There's only
It's okay, because they might send out a new plane.
there's only 500 million people.
Oh
Left.
no, they've stopped. There's
They're
no more
pretty much
planes.
dead,
They are
Valerius.
dead. They're literally
We've
gone.
fucking killed them.
That's
Buttworm proved to be the most deadly of
So
all
yeah.
diseases.
That's how lethal buttworm can be.
Holy shit.
Literally all those middle ones as well.
But we
are
should have spread
massively
around as
lethal.
Wanker's Cramp. That'd have been a good
Yeah.
disease name. Wow, the last few humans dying in
Yeah.
holes with no chance of survival.
Oh yeah, we have completely fucked them. I mean,
Fucking
let's face it.
Buttworms.
They can't sleep anymore. They don't trust anyone, and they're insane.
Buttworm has successfully
So there you go.
eliminated all life on Earth.
And that was in 1,000
Holy
days.
shit, we got 3 hazardous symbols out of 5.
That's like what, 2 days?
That was in 92 days, that's not bad.
So if you speed this up now,
That was like 700 days quicker than our last effort.
yeah. Well, if you speed this up, you'll see the infection go a lot smoother this time. Because we started out as this little thing in China, and to be honest, buttworms aren't very infectious. So we had to wait until we got those little things that make us hidden and infect more.
Yeah.
Then we started passing like this. Look at that. We just started passing hugely. And if you look, the UK gets fucked in seconds. Because they all get like the
that
shitty
boat
medicine.
thing shafted us over. If we'd have noticed
Yeah.
that a bit earlier, we could have got that boat thing.
Yeah, that was the major problem. But at least then we got it, and we started passing around the boat thing.
Mm.
And I mean, to be honest, just the cure progress was on 29%. We were complex as well.
Yeah.
It's like we got 3 radioactive things out of 5. I always get 3. I don't know why.
I think you have to do it quicker, don't you, to get more?
Well, if we played the virus, you would see a completely different change of how you play. But I always bloody fail at it because it's so annoying to play.
The world destroyed.
Essentially,
It
you
was
know.
so cool. What does that do? Graph.
Yeah, you get a graph. You know how this one was quite slow and you didn't evolve much?
Mm.
The virus is the opposite.
Yeah, it mutates all the time,
And
doesn't
you
it?
need it to mutate. So you tell it to
Oh,
mutate,
that's
you
it.
get all the mutate stuffs, and that's it. It's ridiculous.
Excellent. Fucking, that was badass, Valerius.
I know.
So,
Plague Inc. on your phone.
hopefully
79p.
we'll be back to CF2 next week.
Indeed.
We'll see.
If you ask for any more Plague Inc., though, Sharon will have to consider it and think about
Maybe.
it and do
Yeah.
things.
We're not ruling it out, but I
Oh,
think that's
yeah.
all of it for now. So, on that note, we'll leave it there, Valerius. If you want to say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.